What's good, people? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Switch Masters podcast. We want to say thank you to our sponsor, Straight Stoner. He has new production t-shirts, executive productions, Switch Masters, as well as Farm Raised Entertainment. Check out his debut mixtape, Banging Out the Bushes. Straight Stoner, produced by yours truly, Executive Productions. Check us out and continue listening to the podcast. Like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much.
I hate that Reggie Miller didn't, get him one, but hey.
Yeah, that's one player. There are a few players that don't. I wish got a chip. The dude.
Reggie Miller, definitely. Allen Iverson.
Yes.
Barkley.
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Carter.
Oh, exactly. And the sad thing about it, Vince stayed around long enough to find a team. Come on, man.
You're right.
He had all the options in the world.
Man.
What did Vince play?
Vince was actually still contributing too, you know. He came off the bench, shoot a 30 and shoot it for you.
I saw Vince windmill in dress shoes.
My type of guy.
Now, you know, he can probably still play.
He absolutely. He could sign right now if he wanted to.
Just go to the Nets or the Lakers and
He's on a veteran minimum.
He'll be the Jared Dudley of the Lakers or the Nets. It'd be veteran experience, veteran presence.
And that's what a lot of people need. Especially young guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did that for Atlanta though. He was kind of he was obviously the biggest vet and kind of helped train them along the way. Because the next year they went to the conference finals. So I can't doubt he had an impact on them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure that's crazy, man. Vince played out that time. I don't know.
Trey old Clint.
Because technically, T-Mac got one, right?
No.
But he didn't have the Spurs that year?
If Ray Allen would have missed that shot, T-Mac.
Oh, that was that year. I thought he was still on the year he was on the team then.
Nope.
Dang, T-Mac.
Tracy McGrady.
He's on that list too.
Another guy I love I love watching McGrady highlights, and I wish he would have got a chip, but it wasn't meant to be.
And what there was 6 points or 8 points in 10 seconds or something like that?
It was something crazy with the Rockets. Yeah.
13 points in like 9 seconds or something ridiculous. Like that's
like people, it's not like for sure.
People forget how good he was.
Yes.
If he wouldn't, like him, D Rose,
oh man.
If those guys wouldn't have gotten injured, it would be a different league to me. Like T Mac.
Oh yeah.
He was ridiculous. He could do it all. He was at his peak and Kobe's peak. They were like this. They were right there.
Kobe said so.
Yeah. He sure said
so. T Mac was a real deal, man.
And it makes you think, like, I know you can't run away from injuries because LeBron, his workout ethic is crazy. And, you know, it caught up with him this year. But it makes you think about what was the players doing? Like, was they really taking care of their bodies the way they were supposed to or not, you know? Because the documentaries that I'm running up on, they live some hard lives, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of documentaries, did y'all see that Dennis Rodman's getting a movie about his 2 nights in Vegas?
Oh yeah. I saw that. Man, getting a movie about what happened in Vegas. Oh, hey, who's gonna play Michael Jordan?
Not Mike.
That's gonna be something else. Dennis, they went into a little bit in the documentary, a little bit. Mm-hmm. But apparently, there's a lot of stuff happening. The show was the family documentary. So
Dennis Rodman.
That's a whole nother conversation. He need his conversation to himself.
That's all I can say.
whenever the coach said, in order for him to perform at his highest, you just gotta let him do him. And you disappear for 2-3 days to weeks, and then come to practice and act like nothing happened. Outrun everybody still. That's unheard of.
They were built differently back then.
Oh, yeah.
Like even MJ and Scotty and them, I remember like seeing them drinking beers,
smoking cigars.
Man,
that's a good point. They're able to do all that, and then get to now.
Different.
Hey, Zay, you remember basketball practice over Christmas break? No, Thanksgiving break. That first day back, when he say he gonna run a turkey off of you, you felt it.
Absolutely. So for these guys to be drinking and smoking and Dennis Rodman vacation within the finals, that's just crazy to me. I definitely think that guys take better care of their bodies now, but back in the 90s and 80s and beyond, it was a wild time, and they were just built differently.
And also, the drugs weren't, easily verified back then. So, maybe I drunk a Coke, but you don't know what Coke it was, So,
you don't know if it was new Coke or old Coke.
Oh, exactly. Oh, you wonder why I'm getting up and down the court, getting 30 rebounds and averaging 20 points.
Good point.
Oh man, that's wild.
Yeah, and they played in a more physical league back then.
Yes,
and still hold up with all that.
And that's another thing too. If Michael Jordan played in a league today, he would flourish, because in the 80s he had to get past Isaiah Thompson and the Bad Boys. Yeah, they bullied him.
He literally had to get stronger to play against them specifically.
Exactly. Now, the refs bail us out so much. That's why when I play, in the games I play, I don't call foul. When I had to yell at my boys, because in the middle of scrimmaging, you getting attitudes calling fouls, saying, hey, he fouled me. I'm like, hey, the ref is not going to be on your side. So either when he fouled, you got to play through that.
Absolutely. The toughness is very much minuscule in basketball. That you see all the flopping and all the acting, the theatrics, and back in 80s, 90s, hand checking wasn't even a thing yet.
Exactly.
So being able to play through contact is big, and another good point to make to your players, man. The refs, especially. You remember how when we played, we just didn't get calls like that anyway. So,
at all. We didn't go into the game looking for a call.
Yeah.
The first thing the coach said, hey, don't look for any call, and we didn't. When we got our calls, there was a signal of rest. Okay, we get to rest.
Yeah. Yeah.